mayor's been drunk for 3 days. That was mine today.
God, this is great, mister.
Chicago's heard what a fun guy is. Let's paint him a picture.
Bill, you gotta get some rest. You've been up for 5 days.
Cut me off. Nobody cuts me off. I'm the mayor of this freaking city.
Bill, please, the election. You gotta dry out. Hey, what's this?
Easy, fellows. The lady's just doing her job.
Any comment, Mr. Mayor?
Who are you?
Dory Green, Chicago Daily News. Any comment on your behavior this evening?
Comment? Yeah, I'll comment. Just get me a drink.
Thank you.
You're not gonna print that.
Yes, we are.
It's a damn cheap shot, Miss Green.
Great mischief.
Every second of the day, Al.
It made the wire services, Frank. It's even in the papers out here. You mind telling me how this thing makes the papers? Is anybody on the switch out there?
It's Dory Green. She's been all over Big Bill. She's been writing about him almost every day. She's been working for Ness.
You still working for me, Frank?
What do you mean, am I still working for you?
I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe you're working for somebody else. You lost the campaign fund, you screwed up the Canadian deal, and now you're losing the election. This can't be allowed to happen, Frank. Do you hear me? Am I getting through to you? I want to meet with the ward bosses the minute I get to town. And I want Big Bill sober, and I don't care if you got to babysit for him, Frank. You understand me? The bad press has got to stop.
Yeah, well, I can't control Green. You know, you couldn't either, Al.
We've got to know. You know what I'm saying to you, Frank? We're fighting for our lives here. We got no choice.
And for her hard-hitting expose of the corruption of Chicago politics, we are proud to present the first woman who has ever won the Golden Scribe Award for Journalistic Excellence, Miss Dory Green.
Kid, I never thought I'd amount to much.
Whoa.
Nope. I never thought I'd win an award. I was kind of dumb in school.
Sorry, we're never dumb.
Well, I was never around people like you. I like Catherine. She's a wonderful woman. Really like you. You can't help it. Do you like me? Wow, I'm kind of drunk. I've got an excuse. I love you, Elliot. I really do. Maybe next lifetime. Consider it. Please.
Sure.
Good.
golden scribe.
God, it was the booze. Don't hold anything against me.
Your lady, Dory. An absolutely terrific one. They killed Dory Green last night.
They killed a woman?
I went after Nitti last night. I had him in my sights. They killed her because she thought the city deserved an honest mayor. We're gonna get those bastards. We're gonna drive them nuts. This election is gonna be the last thing on their minds. We're gonna turn their world upside down.
What's Al got to say?
It's his choice.
Hey, big man's getting out. He's arriving on the Broadway Limited Wednesday, 3 o'clock. Well, we gotta welcome him home in style, boys. We gotta have ourselves one hell of a party. Come on.
Telegram for Mrs. Capone.
Thank
Thanks for the ride, Copper.
Good luck, you're gonna need it.
See you around, sweetie, huh?
How you doing, fellas? Long time no see.
How'd you find the prison life, Al?
What can I say, boys? Just like the Gold Coast, only without the riffraff. See you around, fellas.
Your attention, please. Chicagoan with stops in Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland, now boarding on track 5.
Hi. 2 tickets to Chicago, please.
You're Mr. Capone, aren't you?
My name's Brown, but you can call me Al if you want.
Someone's already purchased your tickets. Mr. Nitti?
I like the service around here, Frankie.
You have sleeper berths and first-class accommodations on board the Chicagoan. But I won't give them to you until I get an autograph.
Yeah? An autograph, huh? So what's your name?
Liz.
You're a very beautiful woman, Liz. Very.
That's dirty, Mr. Capone.
I don't think it's dirty. Here you go, that's for you. Take care of yourself, huh, Liz? Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Liz. You did great. Yeah. Now the fun begins.
Attention, please. All passengers awaiting Detroit Limited. There will be a 30-minute delay. 30 minutes.
Gals ain't gonna get any sleep tonight, I'll tell you that much. Practice.
Okay, here we go, girls. Ready? Go!
You ready?
Or everybody but the crew.
Are you sure?
I just checked for sleeping passengers. Nobody's aboard.
Where the hell is he? He sent a new message, Frank. That bulletful whiskey bottle last night should have told us something.
What's the matter, Frankie? Aren't we gonna party?
Come on, we're leaving.
Here you go. Come on. Arriving passenger on Smalley. Please report traveler assistance on the mezzanine. Arriving passenger Smalley. Traveler assistance on the mezzanine.
You see him over at the coffee shop?
No, I don't think so. What's going on here? There's got to be a mistake.
Something's wrong, Frankie. We gotta get out of here. Come on. Come on.
Tickets, telegrams, it all really worked.
See if they're allowed to make their moves. I bet they'd try to wire this election. Maybe now they'll be a little distracted.
Distracted. We could end up killing each other.
What a shame.
Tell.
Here you go, buddy. Thanks. Do me a favor. Keep your mouth shut. You never saw me, all right?
Okay, Mr. Capone.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. May's not home. Something's wrong, Frankie.
What the hell is going on? The boys will never side against you, Al. They wouldn't. It's got to be some kind of big mistake.
A lot of things can change in a year, Frankie. What we got to do is we got to lay low till we find out what's going on. We'll go over to Maria Davino's house. She'll take care of us.
You sure you can trust her, Al?
Frankie, she's like my mother. I've known her since I'm a kid in Brooklyn.
Doesn't Eddie know her, too?
You look so skinny, Alphonse.
Your food isn't like yours, Mama.
I'm concerned for you. Is there anything else I can do?
Come over here and give me a big hug. I missed you.
Oh.
I don't want you to worry about nothing. Everything's gonna be all right. Thanks for everything. All right, give me a kiss.
Ward bosses were waiting at the hotel, Frank. Al's not showing up makes it look like we ain't in charge. The guy's going around the bend. You've been talking to him on the phone. You know he's losing. He's probably convinced you overstepped your bounds.
How do you screw up somewhere?
Oh, Frank, come on. If there'd been a screw-up, he would have called. He went stir-crazy. It happens to guys in the joint. You gotta get some loyal guys and find out what he's up to and where he is. Oh, we gotta get out of here, Frank. Alex may not be safe anymore.
I know you rub elbows with Capone. What do you hear, Zeke?
About what?
What? Don't get evasive with me, Zeke. You're in no position.
You can be in Cook County in 15 minutes, Steinberg, and in Joliet.
Nobody knows nothing. People are hearing footsteps. Everybody's looking over their shoulders. Nitty's getting ready for anything.
Say Capone was in the same boat. Who'd he turn to for information? Somebody he trusts, somebody he knows absolutely would side with him over Nitti if push came to shove. Who?
Carmine Marzi.
Who?
Carmine Marzi, retired mustache. He hates Nitti with a passion.
Why is that?
Nitti went out with Marzi's daughter against his wishes. Marzi told him if he ever saw him again, he'd blow his brains out.
You don't say.
The only time Capone and Nitti ever really fought, really fought, was over that girl.
Tell me about it.
What, are you writing a book or something?
Maybe I am, Zeke. Tell me about the girl.
Her name was Laura. They were all like 16 years old. She was Al's girl. One night, Frank, he kept her out all night. Al, he respected her. Can I go now?
No, Zeke. So you know this Maggie?
Sure, I know him.
All right, you're gonna talk to him. You're gonna tell him about a certain conversation you overheard.
What conversation?
Who the hell's Laura?
Doesn't matter who she is. It's what she stands for. He's reminded me of the only time I was disloyal to him.
You gotta find him and you gotta hit him now, Frank. You finally get it?
No, I can't. Not till I talk to him.
Frank, you got no choice.
He's my oldest friend, Vito. Not until I'm certain, all right?
Alfonso. It's bad times, huh?
Hey, we've been through tougher spots than this. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
I bought you these. Thought you might need them. If you want any more, I got plenty.
Come on, let's get some wine.
Alphonse, I'm telling you what I heard with my own ears from Zeke. Frank's taking over. Stellini, Luciano Lansky. They're all in on it. If Nitti were gone, and your boys made loyal, Luciano and Lansky, they wouldn't stand a chance here. Al, you gotta cut off the head of this snake.
Can't believe any of this is happening.
Patrix, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was almost 2 years ago.
Begin your confession, my son.
I'm here for counseling, Father. To hear your holy words. Do you know who I am, Father?
Yes, Alphonse.
I was wondering if you would tell me the story of Cain and Abel, Father.
On November 3rd, the people of Chicago will have a chance to take back their city. Yes! I'll get rid of the crooked cops and the crooked judges, because without them, the gangsters of this city will have no place. This year, largely because of the efforts of one man, Elliot Ness, they may not. The gangsters of Chicago are on the ropes. While Capone went into prison a king, he has come back a broken man.
I'm personally gonna show him what a broken man looks like.
Operator,
I want to place a collect call to Mr. Charles Luciano, New York City.
you have the phone number?
Yeah, Long Beach, 4720.
Your name, please, sir?
Vito Stellini.
Their evil empire is crumbling, and we can win this election, ladies and gentlemen. All of us working together can make the Chicago way stand for integrity and the rule of law. Looks like Stellini was right.
Lesson to be learned here. All of Capone's problems he's brought on himself. Has to have his name in print, wants to see his picture in the paper, and he wants to be loved like a movie star. In our business, visibility's the biggest mistake.
So what do? If we move in now and shore things up, the election can still be won. But if it's lost, Chicago can actually go dry.
There's too many wild cards in the deck to make a move right now. We don't know what Capone's up to. We don't know what kind of reception we're gonna get from Nitti.
I've never liked Capone. This is our best chance yet to get rid of him forever. Last train to Chicago leaves in a couple of hours. We're gonna be on it.
Oh, Charlie.
Meyer, Chicago's about to blow up. We better be there to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, Tim. We got them chasing their own tails instead of rigging this election. If Cermak can win this thing, we got a chance to turn this city around for good.
Well, I don't want to rain on your parade, Elliot, but I got some bad news for you. Luciano and Lansky are headed your way, and they weren't traveling light. They could be making a move.
I wasn't counting on that, Tim. What else do you know?
Well, they're bringing a fellow with them named Henry Morrison. If you got an election, he's the man to figure out how to rig it. He's good, real good.
So if Lansky and Luciano could keep Big Bill in office, they could end up calling the shots in Chicago. They could go nationwide.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now, Elliot. Things could get real hot out there.
Yeah, they could. Well, thanks, Tim. We'll deal with it.
We invested 16% of our income to ensure the election of Big Bill Thompson. And what do we get for this investment? We get nothing.
You lose our money to the feds, you set up meetings and nobody's there. Cermak gets stronger every day and nothing is being done.
Where's Al? Why are you out of the Lex and out of touch for 3 days? We want to know, is there any leadership here?
Gentlemen, I agree things have been rough. But don't forget, we've been dealing with attacks from a lot of new directions. I've been waiting for Al's return before putting our election plan into full swing. But Al didn't arrive as he said he would. So it pains me to inform you that I have reason to believe Al's prison stay has affected his judgment to the point where we can't depend on him anymore. Knowing this, I'm moving into the driver's seat. I'm taking full control of the outfit.
The election is only a week away, Frank. It's real late in the day.
I think we're on our own, and the sooner we realize it, the better off we're all gonna be. If we divide, they can pick us off one by one. Now, our future and our success is predicated on our collective strength. It's given us political power, power in the judiciary system, and power with the cops. It's only if we stick together that we're going to be able to survive the troubles that we're facing right now.
Maybe we do need to be together, Frank. But maybe we don't need to be together with you.
What? 24 hours, gentlemen. Each of you decide, in or out. You've all been dealt with honestly and fairly. And all in all, we've prospered. But if we fall apart, you could find yourself under leadership that won't be as cooperative as I've been. And that could happen, gentlemen. That could really happen almost any moment.
Look at that. Luciano and Lansky are in Chicago. He's telling people I'm crazy. He's threatening the capos. Son of a bitch is making moves that I don't even understand.
It's time, Al. He's a Judas. He's gotta be hit.
In the old country, if a man rapes a woman in your family, you kill him. This is a matter of honor. Frank Nitti, he's a rapist. I'm only sorry it took this long for you to find out. Yeah, it's those bastards, Lansky and Luciano. When I think about the fact that I spent 9 months of my life in jail to keep the peace, and all the time they were planning this, they're gonna pay with their blood.
Gotta find Nitti, Al. Honore. Even if we lost this war.
What are you talking about, lost the war? Let me let you in a little secret, Frankie. This war ain't even begun yet.
The only reason I agreed to this meeting was to be respectful and polite. But under further consideration, I still have to say no to your offer of help.
That's something I'm sorry to hear, Frank.
Yeah, well, next time in Chicago, give me a call. Go to Wrigley, taking a game.
Maybe we'll stick around a while, Frank. Catch a game this summer.
All right, I got your message. But just because Al isn't around, don't make the mistake of biting off more than you can chew. Chicago's quite a town. You know, big shoulders and all.
The big question is loyalty. Will the capo side with Nitti if there's bloodshed?
I don't think so. They're too unhappy now. The time is right, Maya.
Just wish I knew what Capone was up to.
I think he's out of the picture. If he wasn't, he'd be showing himself by now. Maya, we get Chicago, we can go coast to coast. Nightcap? Pete, Marco, get in here. Check the place out. Now! You, cover the floor.
Lansky and Luciano are firmly entrenched in the biggest city in this country. Chicago is just a stepping stone.
What scares them? What frightens them more than anything else in the world?
Wait a minute. Why did they have Capone put away in the first place?
Publicity.
Bingo. Elliot Ness, I want to talk to your boss.
Don't even think about it, lad.
I'll call you back, Jerry. Famous man. Maya, say hello to Elliot Ness. Hey, what's going on? Look, you have a warrant to be in here? Hey, Ness, I'm talking to you. What the hell are you doing, Ness?
What's it look like we're doing? We're helping you pack. You're leaving town.
This is the United States of America, last time I checked. Hey, look, Ness, I got my attorney with me. We're not leaving.
405. Perfect.
The only thing worse for Chicago than Al Capone is Meyer Lansky and Lucky Luciano, crime bosses from New York City. Now they're here, hoping to expand their empire, part of a larger plan to control organized crime.
Who the hell is that? That is the next mayor of the city of Chicago, Illinois. And this is a galley proof of a daily news story that breaks tomorrow. This will be on the front page of every paper across the country. It's pretty good. I had a hand in writing it. See, it features the two of you. Detailed history of your careers in crime. Oh, you'll be headline news tomorrow. If it runs. You leave town tonight. I pull the story. It doesn't run. But if you're still here at sunup, I'll give it the green light. By sundown, you'll both be as famous as Al Capone. Think about it.
Frank, this might have been a big mistake. They could have helped you.
I don't need the help.
Frank, Al's out there. He killed one of them in a well-guarded hotel.
What the hell do you want me to do? What do you suggest?
Frank, you know what you gotta do. You can't run this thing holed up. You're afraid to show your face. You're avoiding what's staring you right in the face, Frank.
We don't even know where he is.
What would you do if you knew where he is?
Kill him.
How you doing, Al?
Why'd you look at me like that? Where you been?
Out.
I asked you a simple question, Frankie. Where have you been?
Only been to a couple of places, Al. I went to do the thing with Lansky and Luciano at the hotel. And to get some medicine.
Where'd you go after you picked up your medicine?
I already told you that.
I asked you, where did you go after you picked up your medicine? I want some answers and I want them now.
I'm not going to answer that. I shouldn't have to. Let me ask you another question then. Nitti always wanted May, didn't he? I saw him looking. I'll tell you something else. If I saw him looking, then you saw him looking. How come you never said anything to me, Frankie? Huh? I said, how come you didn't say anything to me? I had enough. This is too serious.
You always pick the one inside, didn't you, Frankie? Huh? You always pick the one inside. Sorry, Frankie. I lost it. Wasn't you I was talking to. Wasn't Nitti. My good friend, Frank Nitti.
And also, Blessed Virgin Mary, please send my papa back, because we need him and miss him so much.
Right into bed with you. Good night. Night, night.
Mama, Papa's in bad trouble, isn't he? You know what he told me if I ever got in trouble? I should go to church where it's quiet and you could talk to God and think.
I'm sorry to bother you so late, Father. But do you know where my husband is?
Come in, May. Yeah. Frank.
Yeah. She went to the rectory at St. Francis Church on Wabash Avenue.
Keep an eye on her. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Let's go.
I'm at St. Francis. I love you.
I love you too, May. With all my heart.
Please hurry.
I'll be there soon.
Don't do this, Al.
I haven't seen her in almost a year, Frankie. I gotta go to her. I gotta be with my family.
They would have followed her, Al. You're walking right into it.
What am I supposed to do, Frankie? Spend the rest of my life in this crummy basement? What's gonna happen is gonna happen. I got no problem with it either way.
I'm going with you.
You're a good friend. And you're a loyal man. And I want you to stay here. This is something that I gotta do alone.
Give me your gun now.
Evening, fellas. Long time no see. So what do you want to do, Terry? You want to take it from me? Huh? How about you, Joey? You, Carmine, you want to take it? Huh?
Frank, over here.
You always did need help with your dirty work, didn't you, Frank? Even as far back as Brooklyn.
Get everybody out of here. This is between me and Al.
Frank.
Now!
Come on.
What are you gonna do, Frank? You gonna do me? You know, I always wondered, Frank, how much of me was you, and how much of you were me. Well, I guess you're gonna find out now, huh?
No, we're not drunk late at night sitting around talking. You son of a bitch, you brought this down on yourself.
Yeah, I brought it down on myself by trusting you.
Yeah, you trusted me until the tide turned. And then you questioned my loyalty. Then you tried to knock me off. And then you insult me with this business of Laura.
I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, I never tried to have you killed. And what about Laura? She was a friend, Frank. I never even was with the girl. What are you talking about?
Got your note. Your little reminder the one time I thought of myself before you.
Well, you lost your friggin' mind, Frank. What note?
The note. With the scissor cuts. Remember Laura.
I never sent you any note.
Frankie, no!
All right, why weren't you at Union Station like you said you'd be?
I was there, Frank. Midnight, the Chicagoan. Just like your telegram said.
Listen, I got a telegram that said the Pennsylvania Limited. 3 o'clock, Wednesday. Oh, Christ.
Yeah, somebody's been giving us the business. Ain't good. Hey, look at us, Frank. 2 best friends about to kill each other in the street.
Who do you think it was? Lansky? Luciano?
No. The election. Ness.
Some said impossible. With the help of our volunteers, our generous contributors, and the federal law enforcement team headed by Elliot Ness, we were victorious. It is a new day in Chicago! A day that will begin an era that will be free of the corruption, lawlessness, and wanton violence that has terrorized this city since the Great War. I'm putting the underworld on notice tonight. Chicagoans are taking their city back. Your days are numbered, Mr. Capone. This election is testimony to that fact. You are a dinosaur, sir. You are extinct.
This is the story you made come true.